Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
I just gave out the secret to a great life in 2026 and getting things done and fitness and fun and fortune. And I explained this as my new plan this year, where each day I will pick two things that I have to get done in the next 18 hours. And I absolutely have to do it. And I too often I put too much on my plate, try to do it, and I just can't. I just get paralyzed and I can't do it, and I don't do anything. So, for example, today it's 15 push-ups and call the city to make sure I've paid up all my speed camera tickets so they don't double without me knowing about it. That's the two things that'll get my mind together and have a functional life.
So, is there a punishment system for if you don't do these things? How are you going to hold yourself accountable?
I got a shock collar I'll be wearing.
Okay, I mean, that's one way of doing it. But again, this sort of goes back, like, this is a personal thing for me because I want you to get better. My job...
Because Kenzie laughs.
My job is that I have 24 hours in a day, and I have to complete a certain number of tasks and do a certain number of things in that day. And they have to get done because the next day there's another show. You are somebody, and you're trying to curb this by doing this, but I'll be like, hey, Brian, do you have an idea for this? And you'll be like, yes, we should go to the moon. And I'll have to scale it down so that it's something that we can actually do, that we can get done. But I'm worried that even if you're aiming at doing two things a day, you're only going to do one, and you're going to let it slide because that's just who you are.
Well, what could be the punishment system? I'm going to do two every day. I know I can do two things in the next 18 hours.
Well, I would hope so. You're an adult.
I understand. I mean, the other things are going to happen, by the way, Kenzie. I am going to pick up Harper from daycare later. I'm not going to forget about her. She's not one of the not two things. I will do it.
I just feel like Brian's going to, like, literally be like, nap on my list.
No.
Did it?
No, it's got to be something constructive.
Okay, so my question is, as we're talking about this, it's a good thing to, like, I have, like, a list in my notes app of deep cleaning items I want to get to, and I make sure I do one a week, okay? So, like, baseboards of my house, cabinets, like, taking stuff out of, like the butler pantry, liquor area, like, doing those shelves, do those stuff. So I have, like, a deep cleaning. So I understand the process of, like, instead of feeling like, oh, my God, I can't do everything in my house, or I can't do everything. I understand the concept. I get it. I adapt to those. But this is a weight loss challenge. And you're like, I'm going to do two things a day. And you chose 15 push-ups instead of eat healthy, or an entire workout maybe even could have been one of those things.
It's going to have to be very specific, each one. Like 15 push-ups is the thing I'm going to do today.
Right, but a workout is pretty specific. Like, you could have wrote a 1 hour workout.
That sounds like too much. It's got to be one thing of the workout that I will guarantee each time.
Okay.
Because otherwise my brain's not going to work. Somebody said I have executive dysfunction.
What's that?
So it says a set
like
of...
you're the best at dysfunction?
Yeah.
You're the executive.
It says a set of challenges in the brain's management system, making it hard to plan, focus, organize, manage time, and control emotions.
That is you.
Casey's around me more than anybody.
I'm around you more than your wife. It sucks. I'm around you so much.
She loves it.
Yeah, I don't.
Symptoms include procrastination, disorganization, poor memory.
Well, you don't remember a thing Kenzie says, so...
Yep.
Difficulty starting tasks.
Yes.
And emotional outbursts stemming from issues in the brain areas like the prefrontal cortex. I played freshman football. Maybe I got CTE. I don't know.
Maybe
You were on the bench. I wouldn't be worried about
I was on the bench, but I hit the bench with my head one time. I slipped and I hit it.
I don't know how to sit. I threw myself at the bench.
It says it's not laziness. It's just this thing in your brain that causes it.
Well, that's participation trophy culture.
I'm just telling you. It says how it differs from laziness. It says it's a neurological disorder. I'm sick. I'm a victim. How dare you make fun of me?
There's always a reason, and it's so annoying because it's not like it's not easy for me. I'm not like, it's going to be fun doing all this work today.
Right.
I don't feel like that. I just have to do it.
I understand, and that's why we're different.
It's when it's optional for people that all of a sudden they find all these loopholes.
Well, none of the stuff I want to do is optional. I got to get it done if I want to have fame, fortune, and fitness and fun. That's the things I do. That's the four F's. Fame, fortune, fitness, and fun.
We have to talk about the 4 F's so much this year.
And you started with fame.
What are the 4 F's again?
Fame, fortune, fitness, and fun.
That's this show. We're
How
the
is-
4Fs.
How is family?
Oh,
You didn't
wait.
list family.
Wait, there's 5 now. Is there 5 Fs or we stay with 4?
No, I don't care about family.
Well, I do. I
But
care
Brian,
about
not really, because you didn't remember. You went fame,
fame,
fortune.
fitness, and fun.
and I went, what about family? And you're like, oh, shoot.
But they can fit in there. I mean, if I have fitness and fortune and fame and fun, they're gonna get the benefits of that. The family.
Why was fame the first thing on your list? Is that your number one resolution this year is fame?
Be more famous.
I mean, we had a great year, all of us in 2025. It was the most, historic for this show in Q101. But we need more fame.
We could be more famous. That's actually, Brian makes a good point.
I mean,
Well, none of us are famous, so obviously we could be more famous.
That's my point. That's
We're
what I'm
starting
saying.
very low.
yeah.
Now, Jessica brings up a good point in the text line, Brian. We were talking about accountability.
Yes.
And how we're going to make sure that you do the 2 things a day like Mr. Wonderful did and that Steve Jobs did, because those are your contemporaries. That's who you want to be like.
Right.
You should have to do one of these tasks on the air so that we know you did one.
That's
Huh.
true.
And she suggested maybe doing push-ups right now.
He's like, no, I'm going to call and pay my bill.
I'm going to be on hold for an hour.
Yeah, well, first off, who said this?
Jessica.
Jessica, how dare you not trust me that I'm not going to
Well,
lie.
they are the new Karens. What a bitch, am I right?
Sorry, Jessica. Sorry.
I mean, you got to trust me.
We don't.
I
So
don't.
now what? That's like every time like a guy cheats, he's like, you gotta trust me now. I'm like, I don't. Like, you cheated. You have trust in this relationship. I'm like, I literally don't.
Well, I'm not a cheater. I'm gonna.
But you're a procrastinator.
I
which
am,
is-
but I'm gonna get these done tomorrow at this time. I'll talk to you about
Just
the
do
2
the
things.
push-ups really fast.
Well-
Get on the ground now.
Well, Coldplay's playing, so we gotta go now.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, first one of the year to get you caught up to date. Some music entertainment news. And first one off is a reminder that we announced this before the break, but obviously our brains are mush right now. The Q101 pop-up with Matt from Mount Joy is next Thursday already. So the first big free thing we have for you is huge. Next Thursday, January 15th at the Cubby Bear. It's a special acoustic set free show. Come early. Brian Phillips, our guy, will be broadcasting from 3 to 7 p.m. Your first free first come, first serve tickets at Q101.com. It's a 21 and over show because it's the Cubby Bear. And it's sponsored by our great friends like last year, Metro by T-Mobile and the Cubby Bear. So it's all Q101.com, the info. But we're already hitting you up. We're not wasting any time here. A free show right there. Amazing. Matt from Mount Joy. Very unique, once-in-a-lifetime type of deal at the Cubby Bear. So that's incredible. Also, before we move too far forward, it's kind of in a way moving a little bit back to Twisted, where Third Eye Blind performed. Our guy, Stephen Jenkins. And Case, I have not heard this audio, and Kenzie hasn't either, but it's Stephen Jenkins on the Barstool podcast, Pardon My Take.
Yes, I had a friend send this to me. I'm not exactly keeping up with the Barstool universe, but Steven.
Oh, stop. That's your dream job, and you know it.
Oh, yeah, I love the frat bro culture they have. I fit in there so well. But Stephen Jenkins was saying nice things about Q101, and I appreciated him saying that.
It's actually like it's one of the biggest podcasts besides the Brian and Kenzie podcast out there, Pardon My Take.
Sure, I don't know.
So here it is.
So I'm in town today because I'm playing a show at the Argonne Ballroom, which I think is a gem in Chicago for Q101 radio show.
I actually think I saw you at the
Their Christmas show.
Yeah.
Those guys have so the guys at Q101 in Chicago started playing my first record in 1997, and we've never been out of rotation at their radio show.
That's awesome.
on their station ever.
Rightfully
Which
so.
is really. So when they asked us to come play the radio show, we're delighted.
That's awesome. That's Big Cat. And
I was like, say Brian and Kenzie, say Brian and Kenzie, say
Yeah,
Brian and
I know.
Kenzie. But fine,
Yeah.
whatever, I'll take it.
yeah, and those are the guys. Big Cat lives here. He's from Chicago, who does Pardon My Take, and it is one of the biggest podcasts. That's really cool. He did that. I love that.
I love Stephen Jenkins.
Stephen Jenkins is cool.
I liked our interview with him more than the Barstool one.
I was
Yeah,
wondering.
ours was awesome.
Great. Brian and Kenzie podcast, Q101 YouTube channel.
It'd be
It
funny
was
if he,
better than that.
It was.
and if he got in there, eventually I'd like if he brought up with the guys, then I met this guy, Case, there, and I asked him if he was gay or straight.
That's true. Stephen Jenkins, if you missed it, did ask me if I was gay or straight. When we
Gay
talked
or
to him last
straight?
year. Are you
Gay or
gay or
straight?
straight? Man.
Yeah.
And then when I talked to him at Twisted, because I hosted the Third Eye Blind sound check with our friends Monster Energy, and I came up to him after the sound check. I go, hey, I'm Case. I'm Brian and Kenzie's producer. We had you in the studio over the summer. He's like, oh yeah, I liked you guys. That was a fun one. I go, well, next time you're here, we'd love to have you back. And he goes, but I'm here now. I go,
Like,
okay, well,
Right.
Yeah,
so when you're back in Chicago.
it doesn't help me and it doesn't help you. I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, you go on stage in 3 minutes, so you're here. We can't do an interview right now, but why don't you go kick ass? And they did.
Oh, that was good.
He's the best. Can't wait for the next Third Eye Blind show in Chicago coming up. Guy comes back almost every year, plays Northerly Island often, so we'll get him in again, Stephen Jenkins. Finally, over the last couple of weeks, I think, when you're sitting there, especially a lot of times we're on the couch over the last couple of weeks watching some bowl games or whatever, things you're just scrolling. And this had to go through everybody's timeline that MTV was shutting down. And a lot of people would say, like, isn't it already shut down? I don't know what they don't play any videos anymore. Well, it was pretty much on every platform saying MTV is shutting down all global operations except for the main channel. And I just said, okay, whatever.
Well, I don't get it. Like MTV's, except for the main channel, what's shutting down? I only watch MTV.
Well,
except for our main point of business. Okay.
I mean, I live for the challenge. I've talked about that. It's my favorite show of all time, and that's on the main channel, and it also sometimes is on the other.
What's their other channels?
So there's MTV.
Okay,
There's MTV2.
Which does what?
More of what MTV does. But
Doesn't seem like you need a second channel.
Well, you got to play ridiculousness somehow.
Every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a great show. I'm sad it got canceled. I really liked it. And then there's the channel that people thought was shutting down, their music-related programming channel,
Okay.
MTV Classic.
Okay.
Which is actually really good because I turned it on then all of a sudden Friday night.
And it's just still music videos.
It's music videos. They do different segments. They might have the old school hip hop stuff, the old school metal.
They'll do Yo MTV Raps. They'll do Metal Mayhem. They'll do 120 Minutes, which is the alternative show. And then they'll do House of Pop. It's great. It's why this story bugged me so much. Everybody, whenever MTV comes up, they go, I wish they played videos again. MTV Classic exists, and they don't even play new music. They play old music. And Brian and I are the only two people that watch that channel because we'll text about it at 11 o'clock on a Saturday night.
What channel is it? What number?
Well, we have YouTube TV. I don't think you have that. What do you have?
Is that like a number or like what?
It's
I don't
a
even know how
number.
to find
It's a
that.
number.
You
Let's
have
see.
one. Kenzie, what do you have? What's your TV provider?
Xfinity. Oh, I don't
Is it
have
not
it.
on there?
No, it is. I don't see a number.
Let me see if I MTV Classic. I put in Xfinity.
Channel. Like what channel is it?
Channel lineup. Are we going through the whole Xfinity channel lineup right now? What's your What's your street address and zip code? We got to do that.
Kenzie, what's your zip code?
Okay, I'm gonna whisper it.
You're not. Yeah, whisper it. No one will hear.
60124. Don't tell everybody.
She's an Elgin.
Pipe down and tell everybody.
Oh, you know what? The next thing is I put it in. It says now find the address.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
It's not letting me go further with the zip code.
Hold on, I put in a generic Elgin address, and it is.
Well, everybody just hold on.
Kenzie, I got it.
Wait a minute. What is MTV Classic channel on Kenzie's Xfinity?
473.
I gotta say, I've not stumbled across that. So good to know. 473.
Yes.
Okay, I will look that up later.
Yeah, because it's all the stuff you probably love, like the Yo MTV Raps, but then then Headbangers Ball, which I'll text Case and go, I can't believe they're playing Crocus right now. This is awesome.
Why'd you guys ever text me and ask if I have it?
I don't think you like the metal stuff.
Yeah, it's like, again, I can't emphasize this enough. Brian and I spend our Friday nights and our Saturday nights texting about what videos are playing on MTV Classic. And he'd be like, "Oh, did you see that Agnostic Front video just now? That was awesome."
And I don't think you would jump in that conversation. No, that's not a mean thing. I just don't think you would go like, "Why are they texting me?"
But I say that about everything.
That's right.
True.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
What do you taking away from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101? Text in the takeaways, the first ones of 2026. First takeaways. Text in right now, 312-591-8300, something that was memorable to you on today's show. So give us your takeaways right now. It may have been the weigh-ins, which happened at 7:50 for the weight loss challenge. We do it every year, and we all weighed in. Kenzie, do you want to go over the numbers of what we did? Kenzie's the official secretary of the Brian and Kenzie weigh-in challenge.
I hate that title, but okay. So do you want me to recap last year's as well, and then where we're starting from? Okay. So last year, this is a big one. Case isn't good news. Not big isn't fat. Okay, so Case started. I want to re-clarify what I'm saying. Case started our last year's weight challenge at 250 and ended last year's weight challenge at 248. This year, kicking off the January weight challenge, he started at 206.4.
He started 45 pounds less than he started last year's weight challenge.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Bananas. Way to go, Casey.
Good job.
But it's gonna be hard over the next month to lose more weight. I might be at my skinniest, my littlest, my most petite.
Peakiest.
Yeah. I'm
You have to get a
worried, man.
vibration plate like I did.
You're right. I need to go on TikTok shop and buy a bunch of medicine from unverified doctors. That's what I need to do.
Well, finally you're getting
You'll probably
it.
lose
Yes.
weight regardless.
Have a tapeworm.
Yeah, something.
And before we even go forward with the rest of it, what was your secret to losing 45 pounds in the last year?
I was trying to attract a specific type of woman, or specifically at points a specific woman, and I was like, I gotta stop eating ice cream every night. I really gotta slim down. I'm looking for a certain thing, and the power of yearning, the power of wanting, is far more effective than any gym will ever be.
Loneliness, depression, got it.
Yes, but not
And
even
yearning.
depression.
Yearning.
Yeah.
It's actually like hope.
Yes, because it wasn't. I didn't have like a super depressed 2025. It was more as like, God, I want like a very specific type of person, and I need to not be 250 pounds to get that type of person.
So just not doing ice cream, or how much did you give up, like food-wise? Did all your portions get smaller?
I changed the way that I stopped eating like an a-hole every night. I'm very conscious of what I eat now. Now, I'm not saying I
Brian's
eat
like,
super
now what does
healthy.
that mean?
Yeah. Thank you, Kenzie. Thank you.
You know, I averaged 10,000 steps a day for all of 2025, which I think helped. I was moving and shaking all around this town, this major market.
Running and gunning,
if you will. And a lot of salad, a lot of just not ice cream and D'Agostino's every day.
That sounds awful.
Does wonders to you.
God, ice cream is so
the
good.
problem is Brian's not yearning for anything.
That's the problem. He like is with his wife. That sucks for you.
Yeah, well, the worst thing that could happen to you is become civilized.
And Rocky 3 changed my life. That's what did it. Was I watched Rocky 3 last year. And I realized the worst thing that can happen to a fighter is that you can become civilized. You become complacent.
Yeah.
You can't have that.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if you notice Megan starting to like every time like an in-fit guy was like, like this in-shape guy was walking around, she was like, that guy looks great, or oh my God, like look at him. Would that bother you? Would you be like, oh my God, I need to change how I look? Or would you be like, yeah, he's hot, and then you keep eating ice cream?
The answer to that is it's easier for me to say he is hot and eat some ice cream.
Right.
Well, we know that.
But I'm making some changes this year. I'm going to kick all those guys' asses.
Yeah, you're going to pay your bills today, so you're almost ripped.
We know my plan. But I just think that's incredible what you pulled off, and it needs more note that you 45 pounds down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do with it. It's just part.
What do you mean? Do you have it like in a bucket at your house? What do you mean?
No, it's like Brian's like, we need to draw more attention to it. It's like, why? Hey, man, chop wood, carry water. Challenge is on now, and now is where the real weight loss comes in.
You should post some nudes on our socials.
Yeah, I should do that.
To celebrate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, by percentage, you may have lost more than Jelly Roll, who lost 275 pounds. Your guy Jelly Roll.
Yeah, but he started at like 700.
He did.
God, I hate him.
You need a good ass on the sink picture. So you should go home, be in like just your boxers, get your ass on the sink, and like turn around.
I don't know if I have the body type for the ass on the sink.
Well, the sink helps. It pushes the
it
ass
lifts.
up.
No, oh, honey, I'm aware.
That's why that shot became famous.
And then
the
as you
sink helps.
turn, it makes your waist look a little bit. It's a very flattering shot for all.
Okay.
For all.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right, so Kenzie, where were you at? Give your stats on the weigh-in from last year this year.
Last year I was losing baby weight, okay, and I was at 141.8. And then I ended the weight loss challenge in January at 134.8. And I weighed in today at 133.4. So I'm down from what I ended the weight loss challenge at last year. I did hit my goal weight over the summer, but I definitely relaxed during the holiday season and didn't make myself, work out and count calories and all that. So I want to tighten up by the end of January. We have a big announcement coming, and it's a thing that I want to tighten up for, and we'll announce that soon.
Imagine what that could be, the thing you for. Yep,
Tighten
coming
up.
And then my stats from last year to this year, by the way, 2-year champion of the weight loss challenge for new listeners. I'm going for the three-peat this year, that Bulls, 90s three-peat coming up, hopefully. But what are my stats, Kenzie?
Okay, Brian started last year at 247, and he ended the weight loss challenge last year at 228.8. And then, all right. And then he weighed in just now at 244.8.
Which I'm shocked because during the Bears game yesterday, I drank beer and ate soup, and I was 251 last night. But I somehow dropped 7 pounds overnight, or about 5 or 6, 7 pounds. So I'm feeling good about that weight at 6'4 1/4. I definitely want to lose 20 again this year and this month to get down before the deadline, which is about 3 or 4 weeks away. Maybe even, but I want to learn to keep it down.
Can I ask you a question that you brought this up to me off air? I don't know if you had the intention of on air, but I need to ask.
Oh boy, here we go.
You brought up a scale that you stepped on over the weekend that you hold your arms in the air. There's like a rope tied to it. It tells you a bunch of stuff about your body.
Yes.
And you teased me and said, you won't believe what it said. And then you never told me.
Glad you brought it up. I'm okay putting this on the air. It's a scale called the Hume scale, Hume. And it does have this kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better way to say it, like handlebars and a cord attached to the bottom part where you put your feet on. Then you pull it up and you hold your arms straight out for about 15, 20 seconds, and it gives you stats on your life, your body, whatever.
Your trauma.
Now, I did just have a physical 2 weeks ago, and my blood work is, quote, of an elite athlete. That's what they said, the blood work.
Okay, I want to see that. But anyway.
You can come over. I'll show you all the stats. However, the scale did not agree with the blood work, at least where I'm at. The words elite athlete never came into play. There's an app for it. I've contacted these people because I want to be a part of our weight loss challenge. It's really cool. But it said that my health score was 298.
What's the score out of?
1,000. So 1,000 is great. 298's not good. The main thing coming out of so my body percentage, I also weighed 244 when I did this, about 244.5 when I weighed myself at 6'4 1/4. It said my body fat percentage is 32.9%. That's the BMI. That's very high on their scale.
I believe that.
So what is our body mass percentage supposed to be? Body mass index percentage? Whatever.
I think
What's it supposed to be?
I think it's supposed to be in the teens, like 18.
Thanks, R. Kelly.
16.
We only wish they would have been 18 with R. Kelly.
Yeah. So like a third of me is, I guess, fat, I guess.
A whole third.
The 32%. The most disturbing thing was it said, quote, your health needs significant attention.
Kenzie, a scale told him this.
A scale. Yep.
Where does that pop up at on the scale?
It came up in a warning sign with a skull and crossbones.
Like, does it just have the little digital, like all that information is popping up right there? Where does this come up on?
Well, the Undertaker got under the coffin and grabbed me and pulled me into it.
He heard bong. The Halo music started playing.
Oh my God, Brian, that's scary.
It is scary. That's why I'm taking this one really serious.
Is there any other info that the scale shared with you?
It said, it gave me my metabolic age.
Okay.
Oh, like
and so-
Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my Spotify Wrapped, what was I, 88?
89.
89. This one, not quite as bad as a Gen Xer. It says I'm 65, which, again, by my age, it says that is in red letters on the app, high. My metabolic age, based on what I am, is what it figured out.
That's not good. Brian.
The only thing that was good was my skeletal muscle mass was 104.4 pounds.
What does that even mean?
I guess it
cares. Your skeleton weighs a lot.
Yeah, my skeleton weighs 104 pounds. It said that's standard for 6'4", 240.
Word to the wise, Brian. Worry less about your skeletal mass. Worry more about everything else.
The mass of your stomach would be more important.
So the Hume people, thanks for all that info. Terrified me. Significant attention. It's Brian and Kenzie, Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Lauren's on the way in. So a great day headed 40 degrees and sunny. Should be pretty good today. Takeaways from today's show, the first show of 2026. Case, what do you got from our listeners?
Phil and Waukegan checked in. The 4 Fs: fame, fortune, fitness, and fun, and definitely not family.
That's the motto. That's this show's motto for 2026.
We are all about the 4 Fs: fame, fortune, fitness, and fun.
Let's go.
I love that.
Let's go. You gotta get a shirt for that.
Yeah.
Can we get a shirt made for that?
A 1 hour tease. Where are you? I need it now.
Kenzie, what do you got?
Joe's takeaway. Brian's health is so scary, he's going to start writing down 2 things a day.
So you're going to see the difference when we get to the end of the year.
You're going to have a journal. I mean, you're going to be heavier than ever.
I'm going to have all that. It's going to be, no, I'm not going to be heavier than ever because some days it will be something fitness related.
Just every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Today I got to call the city and make sure that all my speed tickets are taken care of so they don't
The day
double.
we kick off the weight loss challenge, you couldn't have done that over break at all, any of your ticket stuff?
No, it's today. It started today.
All right.
I procrastinated. I watched Twister. Speaking of which, Danny checked in and said from Buffalo Grove, significant attention. Son of a bitch.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
All right, what is on the podcast today, Case?
Well, Kenzie sent her family into financial ruins via TikTok shop over our holiday break. She broke down everything she bought, and it is a lengthy list. That is on the Brian and Kenzie podcast. If you're looking for recommendations from quack doctors, Kenzie has you covered. Also on the Brian and Kenzie podcast, it was the first Clash with Kenzie of 2026, and it was a doozy. And as we were just talking about, we kicked off our weight loss challenge today. That's the only thing we've talked about for the last 2 hours. I've had so much fun with the weight loss challenge today. If you missed any of that audio, you have to go back to the Brian and Kenzie podcast and give it a listen.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.